Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, Kakariko Village was attacked by a dark spirit who fled to the Shadow Temple. This time, we're going to continue along through the Shadow Temple in search of said beast using the hover boots we got near the entrance to the temple, and the Lens of Truth and the long shot, etc. You can do backflips in place using these things, and that's just cool. Link is talented. First of all, the walls in here are all fake. We are going to start by going through the door on the right. For once, I feel like we always go to the left first. And here are just two Gibdos, and since we're not really hurting for magic, I'm just going to use Din's Fire, and I'm pretty sure 2 uses of this will kill them both. There we go. Redeads and Gibdos are vulnerable to fire, which makes Din's Fire just a really efficient way to take them out. Especially because they drop magic jars, which basically makes up for the majority of the magic you spend on it. Yeah, that's pretty good. What did I already have equipped that I unequipped? Oh. The boots. Duh. Alright. Our reward for killing 2 Gibdos easily. The compass. Not the compass this time. That's alright. Can only have so many compasses. Getting compasses more rarely just means that what the rare moments when you do get them makes the compass feel more special. We're just gonna ignore the Beamos and head through the left door now. Giant scythe room and silver rupees. Not much we can do in here except collect silver rupees right now, so that is going to be our main focus. And, yeah, you're gonna see that this dungeon specifically loves silver rupees. Like, there are going to be not a double-digit number, but, like, a high amount of these rooms that just require you to collect a bunch of silver rupees, and it's a little bit lame. Anyway, that opened a little cage that we are going to head through. And open this chest. Get a small key. Nice. That's all we can do in here. Back in the Beamos corridor again. We need bombs. We may as well kill the Beamos. If I can stop getting hit by it, at least. Yeah, we need bombs in here anyway, so whatever. I'm pretty sure we could get the big fairy here again, but I don't think we've lost enough health to warrant that. Let's head through here. This hallway can be extremely comical because of the amount of Skulltulas in it. If you just rush through without thinking about the fact that there's Skulltulas in here, you are going to get hit so many times, and it gets funny the amount of times it happens. See Snapcube playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, where that happened probably 400 times in this temple. Also, she was just playing the Bluey theme song through the majority of it, using her soundboard, which was entertaining. Gonna run through the first guillotine, Skulltula. My notes said be careful of the Skulltula between the first 2 guillotines, thank God, because that would have been embarrassing if I didn't. Watch out for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Yeah, we have a wall master in here, which is fine. We're just going to rush ahead, and the wall master is no longer a problem. Yeah, it's literally only for that one small corner. Be careful of the red bubble in here. It kills itself after it jumps, so it's a rare instance where I'll say that's good. And here's a Stalfos. It's been a while since we've seen a Stalfos. I'm pretty sure it was the Forest Temple. Yeah, we can kill them in 3 hits with the big Goron sword. They're pretty pathetic these days. After killing the Stalfos, play the Song of Storms. That causes yet another big fairy to appear. Yeah, most of the big fairies in the game appear in the Shadow Temple. I don't know why, but I'll take it. Using the Lens of Truth, we can see a bunch of hidden platforms, including some that go over there, and some that are over there. We are just going to take these ones for now. And the hover boots would be very helpful, but who needs them? I'm not a coward. Who needs to use our dungeon item in the dungeon? That'll lead us in here. I've never been in this room in an actual playthrough of this game before. This is my first time entering it. Actually, no, it can't be because I've gotten the Skulltulas. Unless there's not a Skulltula in here, I guess, but I'm pretty sure there is. Anyway, the Reaper statues are invisible this time, which is a little bit annoying. Just want to avoid those and deal with the enemies that are around the room. Luckily, it's pretty obvious where the, like, Reaper sides can hit you, so that's good. There's also a like in here. I kind of want to ignore him for as long as I can, at least. So I'm just gonna go around the perimeter of the room and kill all the keys. And then activate the Lens of Truth. Alright. That looks like a place for time blocks. God, you're immune to scythes? That's unfair. Anyway, Begoron Sword kills you in one hit. That's nice. I appreciate that much, at least. Killing all the enemies will open that door. Can easily avoid the scythes, and there is a gold Skulltula in here, so I guess I have been in here. I really do not remember this room at all, though, so that must be ancient history. There's this chest, which has a blue rupee in case the like stole your shield. You will get a shield in there otherwise. Okay, I phrased that wrong, but you know what I mean. And that's all. And surprise, we have to fight the Stalfos again. Yeah, you can just push him off into the void, like, easily. Anyway, gonna re-equip the hover boots, because they'd be helpful here, probably. We are going to wait for this platform to fall down, and then start running. Wait for it to rise up, and then start running again. We barely made that. I probably should have waited for it to rise a little bit more. We have yet more silver rupees to collect. And a Beamos to make it more annoying. Where's the last one? What? We only got 4. Huh. Oh, it's under the Beamos, so we actually need to kill this one. That's cool. I'm glad they're giving Beamos some time in the some time to shine as an enemy. Oh, I didn't need to waste another bomb. For some reason, I thought that was only going to hit the body, but nope. All right. That opens up our next room. And in here, there are 3 chests. Cool. It's also a sign. Only one with the Eye of Truth will find the stone umbrella that protects against the rain of blades. Alright, well, we have the Eye of Truth, don't we? There it is. I have to say, I think the Shadow Temple is probably the, like, simplest and most linear of the adult dungeons. I've never once had any trouble in this temple. Even as a kid, it was pretty easy, and I played in the Intended Order as a kid, so I was doing this before Spirit. But like after like Forest, Fire, and Water, especially Water, this was directly after Water, which is one of the trickiest dungeons in the game, especially if you like can't rely too much on your memory, which was the case for me. I don't know, it's definitely a like odd experience going to something so easy, especially in this playthrough. It's an even weirder juxtaposition coming from the Spirit Temple, which, like, you know, it's not hard. I don't think anything in this game is super difficult necessarily. Some of it's tedious and takes a few attempts, but not necessarily difficult. Of course, can I not backflip to get this? Really? It's too high up. Okay. Well, anyway. I'm saying, I don't think this game is too difficult, but, in this particular dungeon, like, coming from the Spirit Temple, it does make this one feel a little bit less, you know, like something. There's no chest in there. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because it felt like there probably should be. We just want to pull this block all the way to the end now. I don't like that this block doesn't perfectly fit into the center, unless it does and I just pulled it out too much. No, it doesn't. That's annoying. No matter what, it doesn't perfectly fit in the center of where it looks like it should. That's really annoying. Okay. Going to jump up here, and then we need the hover boots to get across there, and I just got hit by the world's slowest blade trap. That's cool. There's 2 pots over here. Hearts. Well, I was missing half a heart. I'll take it. What we really want to do, though, is get on top of one of these blade traps to get across. I should note the thing that triggers Kakariko Village's attack to start is just finishing the fire, water, and forest temples, so all 3 of those are required to enter here. It seems likely that the order of the temples was changed in development, where it was likely going to be Spirit Temple and then Shadow, and then they probably realized, oh god, the Shadow Temple is way too easy, so they changed the order at the last second. You know this just based on the fact that the Spirit Medallion is listed before Shadow, and the Requiem of Spirit is listed before the Nocturne of Shadow. Anyway. We've got... No, we haven't. What? We got the chest with the key to appear, but then I didn't go to get the key. I am very smart. Always listen to the things I do and say. Anyway... We've gotten our key from the Stone Umbrella Room. With that, next time in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to continue further into the Shadow Temple. See you guys then.